we are here to talk about 10 Candles. And you, sir, can you give your name for the people out there?
I am Stephen Dewey. I'm the game creator of 10 Candles.
Excellent. Now, 10 Candles, as it is marketed right here,
Yes.
to show that, is a role-playing game of tragic horror.
That is correct.
That sounds uplifting. Now,
Not really, no.
no, not really. What happens in 10 Candles?
So in 10 Candles, it's a game for one GM who's sort of running the game, and everyone else is controlling these survivors, these surviving characters who are trying to escape monsters in the darkness a little bit.
Okay.
That's at least the default setting. You can layer anything kind of on top of that, but what you're building here is a tragic horror story that you're working on with the players and the GM. You're all sort of collaboratively creating a horror story, kind of like sitting around a campfire telling a ghost story. But instead of a campfire, you have 10 tea light candles that are marking the passage of the game. So as you play through, these candles will start to go out one at a time until you only have one candle left. And when that final candle's lit, you will all die. And that is how every game of 10 Candles ends, with the characters all meeting a grisly fate.
I see.
But you know that going in. So it can be less focused around trying to win or trying to beat the GM at their own game and get out somehow. And it's more about working together to tell this tragic story, because we all know how it's going to end. It's more about how do you get there and what will you accomplish.
It's more about the journey.
Right, it's about the journey.
Tragic journey into death.
Yeah. Building these characters up, having them find hope, and then bringing it crumbling down on top of them.
So it's like Star Wars.
Yeah, sure. And you could run a Star Wars module of the game. The game is sort of a framework that you can write any kind of tragic horror story on top of. It's always going to end the same way. But if you wanted to play Jedi running into a Sith stronghold, if you wanted to play a game where you were D&D adventurers going off to slay a dragon, or Power Rangers all in your little mech animals going off to save the world, we all know how that's going to end for them. But maybe they can save the world. Maybe they can find a gem. How it ends is totally up to the session and how everything plays out and how the players and the GM choose to narrate the game together. But you can have any kind of story on top that you're interested in.
Excellent.
It's tragic and you're going to die.
Right. It's tragic. You're going to die. And you're going to slowly watch these candles go out one by one, literally watching your characters burn away as the game goes on until inevitably you get to the end.
So the feel-good game of the year.
Feel-good game of 2016.
2016, 10 Candles.
10 Candles.
Role-playing game, tragic horror,
Yes.
and you do die, but you know that going in.
Yes. Yep.
So,
Everyone knows.
prepare.
You got to have a little buy-in. You're telling a heavy story, but
Yeah.
even you can have some levity in there. Like one of the modules I love to run is a bunch of teenagers go into a cabin for spring break.
Of course.
Right? So you've got a classic slasher flick set up here. But rather than sort of the standard default setting where you spend that first scene gathering supplies and being on the run, your first scene is more like making a booze run and making sure everything's all set up for the awesome party. So you can have that levity, but regardless, it's going to come crashing down eventually.
Perfect.
So the end of that is alcohol poisoning induced death.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
Could totally be it. It's a big PSA.
Excellent.
You can go to cabins for spring break.
Right, why not?
Excellent. 10 Candles. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Looks great.
Thanks.